Hang on a minute. Right, today we're doing a mock test. Tell me your name.
Abbie.
Abbie, tell them where you're from.
Bournemouth.
Tell them about your driving experience.
So I learnt the traditional way when I was 17, about 5 years ago, and I did a test and then I failed and I kept rebooking it but kept pushing it back because of A-levels, and then I went to university and then it was COVID and I never ended up driving.
And tell them what you failed for. You only got one serious fault.
I failed for not like the sat nav was trying to take me down this quite narrow road that I'd never been down before, and so I assumed that the road to the left was the road kind of swerving to the left, so I swerved into it without checking my mirrors or indicating, and that's what I failed for. Right.
And when I first met her, she's had how many lessons have you had? 6 hours or something?
Yeah, about 3 lessons.
When I met her, she was a master of all, jack of all trades, a master of none. Now her skills are really good, and I'm expecting her to pass this. I don't know what she's like under a bit of pressure, so I'm going to find out.
I'm just trying to forget that they're there, to be honest.
Good. Have any questions before we start?
No.
Right, we're going to be out for 38 to 40 minutes depending on traffic. We're going to take in various traffic road conditions, one manoeuvre, possibly the control stop, and you will be driving independent by way of sat-nav ascent. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
We're going to do sat-nav. Now throughout the drive, I'd like you to follow the road ahead at all times, unless you're directed by signs and mountains or last your turn, which you will lose a good time. Okay?
Is that where the sat-nav will be on the test, not here?
Your destination at 11:53 a.m.
Sometimes they put it there. I've seen them put it there, and I've just seen them put it here. Okay. Can you say that all right?
Yeah.
Right, one question before we start. Tell me how you check your brake lights are working before starting a journey.
Good question. You get a friend to check them, go outside and you
good stuff.
Down. Or
take advantage of
the like windows.
Reflections, good stuff. Right. We're going to get the beer park done. It's all yours, Abbie.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Do I need to press this again or not?
Yes. Now go on, show them how it's done. Yeah.
Right, making sure. I go really slowly, because that's how it's done.
Well done, Abbie. This would be a pass with no faults recorded. Observations all good. The speed was excellent. If you just look at this picture now, if you just took a quarter turn on, then this would be absolutely inch perfect. But it's a pass with no faults, so well done you. Thank you. That'll do it for me, and if you just turn left over here.
It's a bit wonky, but that will do. That notepad of yours is making me nervous.
Concentrate. At the end of the road, turn left. When it's safe to do so, could you show me how you'd open and close your window?
Open and close my window?
Please, yes.
That was the wrong one. This one here. Like that.
Could you pull up in a convenient place on the left?
Yeah.
At the end of the road, turn right, A690.
Thank you, driver, when you feel ready. Driver fault number 1, Abbie, you pulled too far away from the curb. Once you've checked your mirrors, you pick your spot, look down the road at the curb, then a couple of car lengths back just before you stop, just look over the bonnet at the curb and just get the curb down the middle of the window screen like every other learner.
Very close to the curb.
Turn right, A690.
Abbie, sitting here this long, you should be applying that parking brake. Sure, the highway code says at night it reduces the glare when you're sitting on the brake light, so it keeps your car safe also. So, as a guideline, when a pause becomes a wait, somebody says your handbrake's your mate, so get that parking brake on. You've started off really well. I like how you just sit here. It's quite busy and you just wait for the first available gap. So it's all good stuff so far, Abbie. So just remember that parking brake when you're going to be waiting a while.
Oh, my test's going to be sat here.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A690, Neville's Crossbank. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Driver fault number 2 for you, Abbie. The sat-nav said drive across the roundabout, second exit. I would say follow the road ahead, second exit. Now you've put a signal on for right, and that's telling everybody going right at the roundabout. Now it's just a minor fault, so when you're going straight ahead from the right lane, you do not signal right on approach, and you could get a serious fault if you stopped other traffic from entering the roundabout because they think you're turning right, but it's just a minor fault.
After 300 yards, turn left, A167, Newcastle Road.
Driver fault number 3. Abbie, observations were late at this junction. When you're approaching, the lights to your right were on green, so that means the danger comes from oncoming traffic. But I think there's traffic going up there, but yeah, your observations were a little bit late. I'd have been looking a little bit earlier. I think you could have stopped if there's something turned, but should have been early vision, early decision.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the second exit, B6532, Dryburn Road.
Do I indicate left or not? That's the question.
Go left on the roundabout and take the second exit, B6532, Dryburn Road. After 200 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, Darringmore. Right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Driver fault number 4, Abbie. You should be indicating to leave this roundabout. Now, the reason I've given you a driver fault, minor fault, is because if you look at the picture, there's a car approaching the roundabout from your right and they're looking to see where you're going. Had you put the signal on, it could have helped them just drive onto the roundabout. Up until now, Abbie, it's been a really, really good drive. If you drive like this on the driving test, you're going to have the exam eaten out the palm of your hand. So far, so good. I'm expecting you to bust this. So, yeah, it's good stuff. Nice and smooth. Well done. Good coordination. Could you pull up and accompany your place on the left? Thank you. Driver, when you're ready. Driver fault number 5. Abbie, you pull up too close to the bus stop on the right hand side there. It's quite a narrow road this, and if a bus comes, we'll be blocking the road here. But it's just a minor fault. Had it been a wide road, I probably would not have marked it, but I would have just gone past the 2 bus stops on the left and right and then pull up on the left. Follow the road ahead, it's the third exit.
Third exit.
Follow the road ahead. Serious fault number 1 for you, Abbie. Abbie, this is a big disappointment, this. I was expecting you to smash this muck test, but you've never checked your mirrors. You've got the bus lane on the left. The examiners call this a life-saving check. Could have had a motorbike, a taxi or a car coming down here. Me, I would have been checking my middle mirror to see what's direct behind, then looking to the sides with a couple of door mirror checks. Now, I know you say you've checked your mirrors, so I'm going to run this back just to prove that you didn't check your mirrors. Now, up until now, I think you've done 15 roundabouts and you've only committed a couple of driver faults on them. One for signalling too late. I forget what the other one was. But Abbie, it's been really professional drive so far. It's lovely and smooth. Footwork, coordination, it's excellent. I'm expecting you to pass this driving test on 16th of March, is it? I think it's the 16th of March at 12:38. I expect you to pass this first time with no more than a couple of minor faults. Word of warning, Abbie, don't be one of these pupils where the examiner comes back, you've hardly put a foot wrong, and then you pick a silly, serious fault up and he says, oh, get yourself straight back in for it, you'll pass next time. We do not want to hear that, Abbie. But serious fault number 1 was for no mirrors when come back after the bus lane.
Third exit.
Follow the road ahead. Hope you're looking at the right set of lights. Good job you were in the leading car there.
I wouldn't have gone.
Would you know?
No.
Looked like you were going to.
To be fair, I've not actually come this way before. Like, we've been here, but not from this direction. So.
At the end of the road, turn left. Driver fault number 6 for you, Abbie. Did you see that van in the picture? I wouldn't have gone here. You do slow it down, but I don't think you slowed down enough to warrant a serious fault. However, had that been me driving the car, I would not have drove out into the junction. Should have just waited there, but you do build your speed up. But like I say, I don't think it warrants a serious fault. The next road to the right, from here, and then the next road to the left, next left, and could you drive it forward in repeat?
Forward into a bay.
Please, just one of these will do.
Well, this is not going to be a good job. Right, can I
Thank
shoot
you.
up?
No, that's fine.
No?
It's not part of the test.
Okay, cool.
Right, back it out.
We're ready?
Yes, go on, back it out. That's it, finish.
Okay, cool.
How did that feel?
I think there was a few things.
You've done a lovely drive.
Did I have any serious faults?
One.
Oh no! Was it rolling back?
No, back out of here and we can
Oh,
get out
okay.
with this and I'll tell you. It's a nice drive, lovely drive.
Oh no, I really thought I had it.
Did you?
Well, I was like, I before I came here, before I like got in the car, I was like I'm not gonna pass it like
Well,
completely.
it was lovely that. I could have fell asleep there.
Really?
Yeah, it was nice. Bit dodgy at the end there with that van.
Oh, that was what gave me the serious fault.
No, I just giving you a reminder.
Okay.
But
Cool.
I wouldn't have gone there.
Yeah, I did think.
Now, you slow them down a little, but not enough. I didn't think it warranted a serious fault. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Just bug it out. Now, when you come near on your test, put it in first.
First, yeah.
It's a bit fast, wasn't it, in second? But it was a lovely drive. I could have fell off.
Oh, what was my serious fault then? Was it quite a bad one?
Yeah, it could have been a motorbike there, or a bus, or a cyclist.
Oh, I didn't check.
Right. You what?
What do you mean?
It's
As in I
a
didn't check.
mirror fault.
Oh, damn it!
You have one weakness.
I didn't check my left mirror enough.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. I realised that. I think this is just
And then left it. It was a really good drive. It's one of the best I've had for a while.
really.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really bummed. Just was it like one particular place that I didn't check?
Yes. Well, I knew it was coming.
Oh, you
I knew you were going to
tricked
fail.
me!
No, well, you would trick yourself.
Oh.
Now at the end of the road, we're turning right. But yeah, nice drive. Much smoother than when I first met you, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Are we going to go back over the place where I didn't check?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Clutch it, yeah. Gas it. Pull up on the left for us. But yeah, were you nervous or not?
I was at one point, but no, not really.
Closer.
I was quite far from the curb, wasn't I?
That'll do. Yes, you need to.
I
work
did
on that.
notice that.
Right. What does that say?
Something direction? M direction?
Mirrors direction.
Oh. How many minors did I get?
6.
Okay.
I think for tests you should be even lower than 3.
Yeah.
Right now.
But for a first mock test, after only having 3 lessons.
Yeah, it's really good. Very impressed. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now, when you go straight ahead of the roundabout, where should you look on approach? Which mirror should you check?
All of them?
Just give me the middle one. Which ones do you check?
I check the middle. I'm always checking the middle.
Nope.
Which one do I? What do you mean no?
No mirrors. There's no mirrors on approach. You know when you're going straight ahead of the roundabout?
Yeah. I check my mirrors all the time.
Enough of. It's the first one we came to, no mirror check. Oh, it might have been this one, but the first one we came to, I didn't see any mirror check. But I didn't mark it because it was lovely and smooth. I'm thinking, well, but why do you need to check your mirror for when you're going straight ahead of the roundabout?
Well, in case someone's following me.
Yeah, if they're following really close, then you're going to slow down. Well, if they're really close, you're going to brake a bit early, aren't you?
Oh.
You're going to put the brake lights on, feather the brake. But I thought there was a few roundabouts when you're going straight ahead. There was no mirrors, and I'm thinking, oh, she's got it. She's failed here.
Right,
So
okay.
this roundabout here, that one. Can you remember?
Such a shame.
Can you remember following the road ahead, third exit? Yes,
Yep.
that one there. Now you picked the left lane. Well done.
Yeah.
But what's on the left-hand side?
A bus lane.
There was no.
Did I
mirror-
not check my?
No, I've got it on video. There was no mirror checks all the way down there.
Right. Okay.
Now, if there'd been a motorbike there, I might have had to grab the wheel, or a bus.
Yeah.
So you need the mirrors. But
Yeah.
when I seen you went check mirrors, I thought, oh, she's going to fail here.
Okay.
But that was it. But overall, it was a really confident drive. Look forward to taking you to driving test. Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Right, let's go and fix your faults.
But
Any
now that I
questions?
know it, I'm aware of it and I'll fix
Now
it.
I'm going to prompt you. Yeah. But yeah, nice. Well done. And I liked how I've said it. The roundabout, turn left, second exit. And you think do a signal?
Yeah, but I thought no because it's something
Yes,
before
it's
it.
a second exit. And I like where you were on a road where you weren't sure the speed limit, so you kept it 29 and it was a 30 road. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
I kind of, because I could see the street lights, I was like, okay, it could be 30.
Yeah.
And it wasn't show. If it was 40, it wasn't showing any, so I assumed it was 30.
Yeah.
But people in front of me were absolutely speeding ahead.
Yeah.
So I was really kind of